What is going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another NBA 2K21 MyCareer, guys. So a little throwback and a little irony, actually, because considering it right now in 2K20, we were just finishing a playoff series with the Houston Rockets. So it looks like we're gonna play them again in this year's version, obviously. So looking forward to it. I mean, obviously, since we're coming off the bench, we're gonna be a little bit slower, play less minutes, and not be as great as in our playoff series. And so, so we'll see how it goes. I think the thing about about these first couple games, I think like the first 25 games, like I always have a very low expectation, and it just kind of ends up working out because then I end up exceeding it or whatever. So I think we always have a slow start, but then we end up turning it around as the season kind of winds down. As we get checked in here into the game right now, and gonna go ahead and try to work on this deficit here and get us going here in H Town, which is it's a really wonderful place. Definitely, obviously, right now with COVID, is not like traveling is probably not the greatest idea out there, but it's definitely worth looking into. Obviously, once we get all this situation figured out, it's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful city. There's a lot to do, which is really great. Especially like museum wise, for those of us, like, obviously there's club scenes as well, but for those of us that just want to like look at stuff, obviously they have the Johnson Space Center, or in NASA and all that, like literally in Houston, not too far out from the city. So definitely worth it, especially the tunnel systems for those of us that are interested in like stuff like that, like going in between skyscrapers and stuff like that. The tunnel system is also very, very handy and very, very cool. And so already just dealing with James Harden, just his 3-point shooting is obviously going to be something that's going to be a factor and factor here. But I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I think we'll end up being okay. We just have to play really strong defense and all this, guys. And already got another assist here, which is really great with Looney. I just love playing with my guys. I think the one thing I have noticed is they do have the bench play a little more like I guess the bench plays with each other, so they have like an official actual second unit. Because I know 2K20, I kind of felt like there was still at least one starter on the floor whenever I would come in the first couple games. But I'm really, really getting to know my bench players, which is really, really great. I think, like I said, the only guy I really miss is Jeremy Lin, but I mean, at the end of the day, we got Gerald Green instead, and so far it's working out really good. He's a really good 3-point shooter. And I mean, let me know in the comments. Like, definitely, for those of you especially that have watched my NBA 2K20 my careers, let me know if you guys were really a fan of Jeremy Lin. I know towards the end we didn't really get to see him much since we started starting, but let me know. I mean, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested there, guys. And so I think the one thing that I will always notice from the transition in 2K21 is the fact that Houston just no longer has a sponsor because of the whole fiasco with Rocket. Because in 2K20, and literally if you go check it out, I'll possibly leave a link in the description. Like, you can literally see on their uniform the little rocket sign, but apparently, like, there's been stuff going on with them, a little scandal going on, so they have to remove them as an NBA sponsor, which kind of sucks because that kind of makes Houston the one team that just doesn't have a actual sponsor. I know Phoenix was like one of the last ones to get an actual like team sponsor, but I think now they have a really good one, PayPal. So it's interesting. It's just very, very interesting there, as game has gone kind of back and forth, which is pretty normal between us, the Rockets and the Warriors. Like, normally we end up having really good games, so definitely something really happy about. I'm just kind of trying to save my energy a little bit for the later part of the game, and it looks like so far we're doing okay. Houston does go on a 6-0 run. And unfortunately, we end up going ice cold because we do end up missing like one shot that we're thrown, and so that ends up affecting us here. As we wind down the last couple seconds, we do get the final assist there with Klay Thompson, and We looks like we'll go to halftime with a 2-point lead, so not too bad, not too bad. I'll take it, especially against the Rockets here. Which I'm really hoping, I mean, obviously it'll come down to when the new season starts, but I do want to see what Houston's gonna do because they're pioneers in their own game. Like they really double down. Like I actually expected Clint Capella to basically be the future once Harden kind of started declining, and they just doubled down and they're like, we're gonna win now, and they traded him away, which I was super, super surprised of. As we get the nice steal here, guys, and we're going to throw it to Chris. Chris, take it straight. Oh, yeah, perfect. And we do end up taking the lead there, guys. Chris, oh my God, look at this. It's just absolutely wonderful. Oh my God, this is just great. Oh, but of course, Houston, and of course it's Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers just from 2K20 just did not like me at all. So we're already starting off on the right foot and gonna continue that rivalry here, small little rivalry. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. But we unfortunately foul trouble does become a factor for us here, as looks like, am I getting subbed out? No, okay, they're just putting me to point guard. Okay, that's cool. Oh, but so yeah, so far, ooh, perfect. Okay, I think we just took the lead again. Look at this, Gerald Green. He's just a straight up sharpshooter, which I'm really, really happy about, and I definitely do like that. As of course, open three for Houston, moneymaker for them. And oh my God, another one, another three. Okay, 6 seconds. Come on, let's drive it straight to the lane. Take it straight down. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Oh, that's a bad shot. Yeah. I took a bad shot. I'm not even gonna lie. That actually was not a good shot. And so and that obviously gets up being the State Farm assist of the game. Literally the last second play to end the third quarter. And so here we are, guys. In the fourth, I think this is one of the first few times, but I think this is going to start becoming a common thing for us, that we're going to start playing the fourth quarters a little bit, since our minutes are getting more expansive, and games are going to be a little more longer for us here. As we get another steal here, guys, this time on Westbrook, we take it straight to the rim. This time no passing. We end up making our first shot of the game, and it looks like Twitter's going on a rampage after that, and we do end up getting subbed out, potentially probably for the rest of the game. James Harden, look at that, 37 points. That is absolutely wonderful. However, Golden State is, whoa, and they're putting me back in with 2 minutes to go here. 6-point ball game. We really need to push here. So we're gonna give it to Thompson, since I'm now Steph Curry and I'm not feeling too hot about this. I'm actually a little anxious, but I'm trying to see if we can take our time and make sure we get a nice possession. Because I was trying to see if Thompson would move over, but it ends up working out. He ends up taking a nice 3-pointer here to put us back in a one possession game here. And now, ooh, I'm a little anxious. Oh no, that's a good shot. Yeah. PJ Tucker, another guy who probably hates me in 2K20 because we always get him in foul trouble. In fact, in one of the playoff games, spoiler alert for those of you, in one of the videos we end up getting him fouled out, right like in the middle of the third or fourth quarter. So that was interesting. We put the bread and butter, we're trying to put the bread and butter to work. We end up getting blocked, and that pretty much should probably do this game here, as we not only do that, but we also pick up a foul and put Westbrook on the line. And so it ends up being an 8-point loss for us here in Houston. So they do take the first game of the series. I think, from what I remember, it's a 3-game series. So best 2 out of 3, Houston. Best 2 out of 3, guys. Definitely looking forward to the next one. I've always have fun playing these guys. Like, they're just really, really good. They're sharpshooters just like us. And the advantage I think we have, and I think that I need to really get Kevon Looney and Chris to really take over, because the small ball is also like their greatest strength, but also their greatest weakness. And so when we take the ball to the rim, it always works in our favor. And I think the other thing that 2K21's a little more cruel on is Draymond Green's like overall, like his defense. I don't know. I personally think he's a really good defender, but now he's like a 79 overall, which is really sad considering that he and Eric are literally fighting for that fourth position in the starting lineup, which I think in real life NBA would never go down like that. But I guess somehow 2K thinks that that's actually a possibility, but I guess we just gotta keep our eyes open. This time I'm looking forward to seeing, D'Angelo Russell. Hey, D'Angelo, hey, the Lakers are doing better. The Lakers are doing better. The Nets are gonna do better. Maybe you gotta pick things up here in Minnesota, man. As we get a nice foul, we're talking trash to D'Angelo Russell, who ends up getting pissed off and ends up shooting a 3-pointer here. Oh, that's always fun. Okay, let's take it straight to the rim. Come on, D'Angelo. Come on, work with me. Ooh, open shot, layup. We're good. We're good. I just got 1,000 fans here at the Target Center. Let's try it one more time. Let's see. Take it straight to the rim. I'm going to pass it this time. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough room and enough movement to kind of draw a foul here and put the bread and butter to work. So we get a nice assist there, and that's totally fine. We get a nice screen here, and of course, it ends up being an easy money basket for us. And now we're up by basically 12, which is great. Now it's going to be now it's 13. Substitution come on the floor here. Beautiful. Up 14, 1 minute to go. 35 points in the first quarter. That's actually a pretty strong result here. We're gonna take it again to the rim, and we end up getting another foul here. And bread and butter is just looking pretty good for us here, which is really surprising. But I mean, I think we're starting to get our stroll here, and we're starting to pick up our stride, and we're hopefully things end up working. I mean, I think we just have to kind of work more on our free throw shooting to get a better percentage. Oh my God, Karl Anthony. Oh, R.I.P. Well, not R.I.P. Sorry. We lost his mom. He lost his mom to COVID, and man, that's really tough. Both of his parents had it. I always feel something nice when I see his name pop up, and I'm like, oh man, that's brutal. That's brutal, guys. I really hope all you guys watching my video, I hope you guys are staying safe out there and being good about this. And I really hope no one's really been affected. Obviously, as a country and as a world, we've all been affected in some way, but I really hope it hasn't been too bad of an impact in you guys' lives. Because, man, Karl Anthony, that's tough. To lose a parent, to lose someone like that. It's brutal, and definitely I want to say, for those of you that have been affected by it in that way, I'm really sorry to hear that, and I'm really sorry for your loss. And obviously, I hope with time things things get better and your wounds get healed, because obviously that's just a tough loss. That's a really tough loss, and I really want to take the time to say that, because definitely a lot of people have been affected by it. But on that note, guys, the third quarter or heading into halftime, it's already been a dominant performance here for us. We're already at 90 points, and we haven't even finished the third quarter. We just gotta keep performing at this point. Set up some screens here, and ooh, perfect. Exactly what I was talking about. A nice screen assist there, and look at Gerald Green on the next possession, slams it home. He wants another participation in the slam dunk contest. And ooh, almost got the near steal there on that occasion, but unfortunately just ends up coming a little bit short there. Ooh. No, okay, perfect. Okay. We get the rebound. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it down. Take it to the floor. Come on. All right. Give it back. Give it back to Gerald Green, and he throws it to Wiggins. And Wiggins obviously wants revenge. And we get a nice open lane. Culver just decides to not want to play defense with me anymore, and we're gonna take it straight to the basket. get a nice here. One more time, nice little pump fake. He jumps first, and we end up throwing it as he's coming down, and there's just no way to respond to it. We're gonna try it one more time here, running out a little bit of time, but we're gonna take it straight, and boom. With half a second left, we get 3 straight baskets in the lane. And now we're up by 24 as we get a steal. Take it again, once again to the rim. Oh, perfect! Look at Draymond. Draymond's hyped. Steve Kerr stands up. He's like, yeah, okay, the kid's doing good. The kid's doing good. Look at this. Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah. And the coach from Minnesota is just like, damn, that's a pretty good foul. I'm like, oh yeah, it's all good. 3-point play opportunity. Just taking a quick second to kind of collect myself because I was like, obviously the first. I think that's our first convert and one. So nice to see that. Steve Kerr ends up taking us off the bench or puts us back in the bench, which is totally fine. I mean, we're starting to kind of get the first hints of the fourth quarter anyway. It looks like it's going to be a nice win for us here. About 2.5 left, up 19. Just Draymond's on the floor, which is actually somewhat surprising. We're gonna take it again to the rim. Oh, and we get a nice foul here, and it looks like it's no, sorry, I was like I was trying to read the name, but I was like I don't know, and I honestly off the top of my head I don't really know the full Minnesota squad, so I didn't want to say a name and it was like somebody else and then get roasted in the comments like haha, like it's not him, and I'm like ooh, and we get D'Angelo Russell fouled out. Oh, that is so ironic. With 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oh, D'Angelo probably hates me right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we get him fouled out. And that should be it. That's a good note. That's a good note to get. Not only do we get a blowout win here in Minnesota, but we fouled out D'Angelo Russell. And we're up to 22 here. Ooh, get a steal. Take it to the basket. All the way. Perfect. Okay, perfect. 24. Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. All right. Let me throw the assist here. Let me get the assist. Okay, missed basket. It's all good. I'm trying to activate this takeover meter, guys. Down to the last couple seconds here. Oh, perfect. Okay. So it looks like the box out ends up giving us the takeover points, and that's totally fine. I don't think they're going to give the ball to me, and I don't really care. I just kind of wanted to activate it because it does give us a lot of fans, especially since we're trying to get the sponsorship dollars here. I think right now we just gained 1,000 fans just by activating the takeover meter. And we do get the win here. 17-point win in Minnesota. Always nice to see them, and always a little personal, even if the matchup isn't that great to begin with. It's always nice and fun to play them, especially when you start the little beef with D'Angelo Russell. It looks like we just, speaking of sponsorships, we just gained the sponsorship from Mobile One. Our agent's already telling us. And look, they want us for 1550 VC for one event and a one incentive, which I think we're going to go with winning the game. I think it's a nice and easy one. But anyway, guys, we'll go ahead and leave the video right here. It's definitely been fun, guys. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end to watch everything. You guys, for those of you guys new to the channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell notification. That way you guys stay up to date on everything. Guys, you guys take care, guys. Stay safe out there, please.